What role does substrate language play in Creole languages? Imagine a community where people from different backgrounds come together and create a new way of speaking. That's what happens in the formation of Creole languages. Now, let's explore what influences these unique languages. A substrate language is the original language spoken by a community before they start speaking a new language. It often changes because of social or political shifts. In Creole languages, the substrate is usually the language of people who were displaced or enslaved. These people came into contact with a dominant language, often from European colonizers. The substrate language shapes the new Creole language in many ways. It influences the vocabulary, which words are used and how they are understood. For example, some words in a Creole come directly from the substrate language or are slightly changed. Pronunciation is also affected by the substrate language. The sounds and speech patterns of the original language often carry over into the Creole. This means that how words are spoken in the Creole can reflect the phonetics of the substrate language. Grammar and sentence structure are influenced too. The way sentences are built, how verbs are conjugated, and other grammatical rules often mirror the substrate language rather than the superstrate language, which is usually the colonial language like French or English. Take Haitian Creole as an example. Its vocabulary mainly comes from French, which is the superstrate language. But its grammar and pronunciation show strong roots in West African languages, which are the substrate languages. The influence of the substrate language makes Creoles more than just a mix of languages. It gives them a distinct structure that reflects the history and culture of the people who speak them. These languages are a blend, shaped by the experiences of displacement, colonization, and adaptation. So, in simple terms, the substrate language provides the foundation for how a Creole is built. It influences how words sound, how sentences are formed, and how the language is used in daily life. This interaction shows how language and culture are deeply connected, telling stories of a community's past through their words. For example, you could say, the substrate language of many Caribbean Creoles is an African language, which influences the Creole's grammar and pronunciation despite the vocabulary being mostly European. This highlights how the roots of a language shape its present form and use.